Well, I mean, Fiend is definitely playing very, very well right now. I mean, I would say these guys are probably fairly even in the accuracy department,
Right.
but Fiend is definitely playing the more strategic game right now.
Yeah, and I would kind of agree with that because I think we saw, Fiend's frags were sort of a flurry of damage that he just racked up really quickly. Now here it is. We've got Plague coming out on top. Aim-wise, I think they're pretty close. And so, Plague getting another frag, closing that gap to 3. We're going to keep watching Plague. Now here, that is, the lightning gun is what Fiend needed there to finish off Plague and end that run. 7-3. Plague hits a rail, is looking for a second one. He's waiting for Fiend. He gets another one. And so that means that Fiend has paid for getting that ready. He's only got 69 and 47, whereas Plague now has, once he gets some armor. Oh god, he's waiting for it. Will it ever arrive? There it is. Alright, so we got Mega grabbed just before 540. And we got 2 rockets landed. Plague looking for a rail follow-up, and it doesn't quite happen for him. He still has a little bit of help from that Mega, but now he's got to be on the run. We've got Fiend being very strong here, and not fooled at all by Plague's jump pad maneuver. Plague goes down. A 5 frag game. Back over to Fiend. Fiend sitting at 40 and 96, going to get some splash damage there as Plague grabs red armor. 8-3 game. Fiend is on top. We've got about 3 minutes to go. Mega's going to be grabbed by Plague. And Plague tries to get the hell out of dodge with that power-up. Dodges a rail from Fiend. Fiend's actually moving to the backside of the map. He's hurting a bit. And you can see that he had his weapon trained on that archway, making sure that Plague doesn't try to go up strong against him. So nice defensive posturing here by Fiend. Stack-wise for Plague sitting at 87 and 140. Fiend sitting at 165. Fiend got a little bit of tap in the Mega hallway, but if we look, Plague has Mega. And very aggressive RJ here, and he's going to be able to get a bunch of LG into Fiend, but a pair of rails by Fiend will put that attack by Plague at bay. Nice shots there. Back over to Fiend. This game is still 8-3. We're moving into 2 minutes left. Plague really needs to start closing the gap right now. I think he needs to stay until somebody's dead here. And he's doing just that. That's what we like to see. 4 frags to go. We're going to watch Plague here. He's waiting on armor. He's like, oh my god, please spawn. It finally comes, and he is moving over, trying to get red. If he can steal it here, he's got it. And so now we're seeing Fiend being very scarce. Yeah, Fiend has disappeared from this map. This is very smart. He's burning out the clock. Yep, look at that. Look at that. He is burning out the clock. He does not want to give Plague a chance. We're seeing he's going to lose all the momentum. I hear Plague probably get a frag here. Although, Yep, Plague gets the frag, but he burned a good minute doing it. Oh, now here's the thing. Can Plague get a couple of spawn frags? Fiend trying to burn out that clock. We got ourselves 1 minute to go. Rafa is here. Good lord, I'm never going to go to sleep, am I? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I figure you get one more in.
Alright, alright. Who needs to work, right?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta be
Alright.
at work at 6:30 just like you.
Alright, 2 frags. 2 frags between these guys, and Plague trying to make it 1. But he only has about 30 seconds left to go with this match. He needs to make a play right here. And we're seeing Fiend going through the portals, able to use Plasma to pull down Plague. I think that might secure him the match right there. We're going to go watch Fiend now. Fiend has the opportunity to chase down, but I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's just going to grab Mega. Plague coming up strong with rockets. Oh, gets Fiend down to 1 health. 1 health, folks. Who would have thought that the little green health balls would keep you alive, but apparently. That'll do it. Fiend comes out on top. Plague ends with 7 frags. Fiend ends up with 10. And the challenger will be Rafa. Alright, so this will be the final match of the night. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
Long night. Yep. I'm barely awake at my keyboard right now.
Yeah, I know. If you guys hear snoring during the shotcast, you know. Sorry. So it's actually been a couple of weeks since we've had the return of Rafa. He pretty much started the night with the crown and ended the night with the crown on our big blood run event. We already know that he is extremely strong on this map. It looks like Fiend will get the Mega start. Rafa gets a rail and a grenade launcher. And we see Fiend grabbing Mega. And just very patient on the plasma side of the map, trying to be very quiet before he can grab that yellow armor, because it didn't really have any weapons to deal with a challenge from Rafa at that point. Back over to Rafa. Rafa's doing almost gets the mid-air rocket as Fiend was heading towards his own rocket launcher. Rafa grabbing red, and I think the next challenge is going to be at Mega. Mega has spawned. Rafa's taking his time getting over there. He's trying to dodge rockets by Fiend, waits for Fiend to finally line one up at him, grabs Mega, and gets popped up by Fiend. That was a nice shot by Fiend. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but it definitely, oh, that one will. Now has Rafa hurting quite a bit, able to grab that portal yellow. Fiend coming out with these rockets. Good lord. But then Rafa is still able to hold on and plug rails just very patiently while he takes tons of damage from Fiend. And just patiently takes his time, lines up the rails, and gets the shot. Rafa gets on the board. 1-0, first blood. So, control-wise, we're looking at Fiend seems to have, well, the better stack at this point. He has Mega Health and a whole slew of armor. Rafa pretty much sticking with Plasma Yellow and Red Armor. This battle's going to be at Mega. Mega has spawned. Rafa stuffed in the corner, and Rafa actually self-killed there. So we are back to a 0 frag game. Fiend has picked up the Mega Health. And now the Red Armor. And that shot by Rafa only splashed Fiend. If we go and take a look, he's sitting at 100 and 130. Rafa at only about 50 armor and full health. So yeah, the challenge is going to be here at Red. Oh, and look at that beautiful, beautiful shot by Fiend. He nails Rafa as he was making a play for the Red Armor. And when Rafa tries to get, trying to secure that item with a rocket jump, Fiend pulls him down with the rail. I mean, good lord. Nice presence by Fiend to make sure that Rafa does not get that item. Beautiful, beautiful job. So Fiend has turned this thing around, and he's about to get a second frag. And we're going to go watch his point of view. Rafa getting a bit of a tag on Fiend. Fiend able to grab the Mega there. That's going to keep him in the battle. He's going to head over to Plasma and grab Plasma Yellow. It is certainly there. Rafa is sitting at 100 and about 120 after shards. This is still a very low-scoring game. It's still anybody's game. Rafa getting nailed by that rocket by Fiend. Rafa says, come on. Yeah, very nice. Alright, so back over. We've got Fiend stealing the Red Armor, and it's Rafa coming up behind Fiend as that Mega spawns. Fiend's able to secure it, though, and not take any more damage after that poop shot from Rafa. Rafa defending this area of, well, Fiend